Okay, here's a tune called Two Wide Nickels, and this is a tune it's crooked, it's in the key of A, and there's a source recording from John Hutchison, a fiddler from Barnesville, Ohio. He, according to his son, who's a friend of mine, probably learned this tune from a fellow named John Bondi, Bandi, who is apparently Polish descent, according to John's son, John. And I've heard this tune kind of straightened out and made into a contra dance tune and so forth. And also I've heard people play it really minor and weird. It's a modal tune. It's weird. When John is playing it in the source recording, it's not exactly, the intonation isn't the same each time through. But this is pretty close to his source recording. But here's the banjo that I came up with for that. And starts over again. That's it. Just it has one part. I'm going to show you that last bit because the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Well, I'll talk through the whole thing once, I guess. It's pretty easy. Fiddle is really da 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 da. So it's just a drop thumb, and then the 5 chord, or you can just kind of you can skip over that and let your ear fill it in if you want. And then then after that, da 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 da. And the second time, he does this funny little fiddling around thing, and it's not exactly the same each time he does it. But here's basically what it is. Something like, or something. But anyway, he fiddles. And then here's the only tricky bit, really tricky bit. Oops, sorry. It's a little more fiddly than I usually get, but here we go. Hammer on, 5th fret. And then I do that hammer on, you might figure out some other way to do this, but I do that hammer on with my ring finger. Then my index finger goes on the 4th fret of the 1st string, and my middle finger goes on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And I do a drop thumb. So far that's, and you do that twice. Let's just do those two again. Hammer on, and then those trades for those, drop thumb, and then hammer on, drop thumb. And now you're going to do a drop thumb, but you're going to put your finger down at the 2nd string, 1st fret. And it'll take some practice to probably get that, unless you're really good with your little hammer-ons and drop thumbs. So there you go, 2 wide nickels, and I think it's a really pretty tune and worth learning, even though it does have some tricky bit.